we make our apple wine like a white wine. So you start with just the juice. There's no skins or pulp or anything like that. It's just the juice. So we mashed our apples, then we pressed them, and then we sent them to this tank. With a white wine ferment, you ferment cool and slow to preserve those volatile aromatic compounds. Right now is check to see how the ferment is going. So how much sugar has been consumed by the yeast. It smells good. So yesterday, what I measured was about 12.5 bricks. So we use a hydrometer to do this, which and so today we're just over 12 bricks. So what I'll do is probably slightly warm the wine so it's going through at least half a bricks a day, half a bricks to 1 bricks a day, 0.75 ideally, just to keep it slowly coursing through. Whereas with our blueberry, it would skyrocket to 28 degrees Celsius and rip through half the sugar in a day. We want to preserve those volatile aromatic compounds in our apple wine. So to do that is through the slow fermentation process. And so we control that with our controls here. So it's set at 13. I'm going to just warm that up to 14 degrees. So this jacket will control the temperature within the tank at 14 degrees Celsius. If it warms up to 15, it will drop it to 14. If it drops below that, it will just turn off and allow it to warm up. So this is a screw press, and the way it works is there's a screw mechanism. Basically, it's this long cylinder that basically acts like a drill and compresses the berries, and all the juice of the wine pours through these grates and then collects in the pan, drops into our bucket, and from there we'll pump it into the tank to join the free run wine. And that's the basic idea of how this works, and we'll get it fired up here. Okay, we're good. Yeah. So this is what's coming out of the press at the end of the day. So that's blueberries, plus you can see some woody parts, and those are rice hulls. So they're basically inert, and what they do is create channels in the pumice to allow the wine to get pressed out much more easily. So it comes out pretty dry, pretty mashed. You could hardly even tell it's blueberries at the end of the day. But it's nice and dry, so we're extracting probably about 90% of the wine out of the pumice. hope you enjoyed and learned something today in the latest version of our Angel Estate videos. Next week we'll probably be looking at some other processes, so I hope you join us then.